Okay, guys. Right, welcome to the Combined Science Walking Talking mock. This really is suitable for anyone doing combined science as well as chemistry, physics, and biology triple science. What I have done deliberately is selected questions that are combined questions. There's no specific physics, chemistry, or biology only knowledge. The questions are a combination of foundation tier and higher tier. So if you are on foundation tier, some of the content isn't necessarily suitable, most of it is. What I've done is I've picked 7 questions. They're all big questions and they're all more demanding ones. I don't see a huge amount of point in you if you guys watching me do loads of very easy multiple choice, but bear in mind in your exam that's what you're going to get. You will get a lot more easy, lower standard demand questions to sort of get you some of the simple marks. What I've done is tackled some of the harder things, long answer questions and some of the calculations. So I've picked 7 questions which collate up at 95 marks. A real AQA paper is 100 marks and you get 1 hour 45 for that. I would always suggest you aim for a mark a minute, but you do get a little bit of extra time to help you formulate the 6 mark questions, to plan those in your head or on a piece of paper before you start tackling writing them down. So my videos actually work out at about 95 minutes. I've kept pretty much to the timings. So you can watch them individually. It's probably much better to do that. Take them in little 15-minute snippets or 10-minute snippets rather than try and plough through the whole 95 minutes of exam papers, because you'll take more in. They're all on YouTube, so you'll be able to access them later on, particularly when you come up towards your revision. You want to have a look at things you need to be good at and things you're not too happy about. So let's whiz through it very, very quickly. I'll talk you through what each question relates to, and then in your own time, really carry on. So question one is about food testing and also chromatography. It's worth bearing in mind that food testing is a required practical for biology. Chromatography is in fact on the chemistry syllabus, so it is a required practical for chemistry. So that's a good one to have a look at, and some of the maths associated with that. Also on the combined, again, foundation tier is a question about evolution and random mutation associated with that. Right, question 2 is about oysters, and more importantly, question 2 is about meiosis, about cell division, and about what goes on with cell division, and also to do with sort of environmental changes and factors. And there's a long answer question in there you can have a look at. Question 3 is chemistry. So we've skipped on to chemistry a bit there. There are some foundation tier questions there, but in addition to that, I've put in a couple of questions, or in question 3 are 2 sections which are higher tier. So mole calculations and redox reactions are not, redox half equations are not on the foundation spec. So steer clear of that one. If you're foundation only, you might find that a little bit daunting. Right, question 4. Question 4 is again a combination of a foundation and higher tier. It particularly covers dynamic equilibria, the effects on equilibria, and Le Chatelier's principle. So that's higher tier content. Right, question 5 then is physics, and I've picked 3 physics ones mainly because that's where the bulk of the calculations are. Question 5 is about a required practical to calculate density, and if you do nothing else before the exams, revise your required practicals, particularly write a method for each. Write a bullet pointed method for each one, because you'll find that really useful. 15% of the marks in your exam will be related to the required practical and those skills, so practice them. Huge amount of marks for one little section. There's a bit of graph and numeracy work in there as well, and calculating range and uncertainty. I know you do that in physics. You also do it in chemistry. Question 6 then is calculations. This is all combined foundation tier stuff. So kinetic energy stuff, efficiency, calculations, and then there's a long answer one there about comparing energy resources. That's well worth a look at. Again, practicing these questions, anticipating these questions, coming up with model answers is a good idea. And the last question, question 7, this again is a foundation tier combined question. So there's very little here that doesn't apply to everybody. It is a level 3 question, a lot of these are, so it is high demand in terms of the way it's asking and what it's asking, but it is content suitable for all. And that again is calculations to do with electricity, and also it's questions on circuit diagrams. So I hope you find this useful, ladies and gents. I will be monitoring my email this evening, so that any questions, comments, queries or concerns you have, you can just ping me via email or just drop a little chat thing into Teams, and I'll have a go at answering anything you've got. Other than that, guys, watch through the videos at your own pace. If there's anything you don't get, please ask, but probably wise not to try and do it all in one sitting. I think you'll find it very difficult. Okay, ladies and gents, thank you very much for your time. Good luck working your way through it all, and I'll see you at the other side.